Okay, so we are loading in here for the Misfitz Racing League Chicagoland Speedway 300, and we should be getting right on into the race. I don't know what exactly the starting order is or anything. Um, yeah, I'm really kind of in the dark on this one. I believe they are still loading in, and of course it's gonna be a pain tonight. Yeah, that tells me that gotta go reset the Xbox yet again for the third time tonight. Uh, since kind of so yeah, that's I don't get it. Like, why can't it just work all the time? Like, why does it require me to reload it every once in a while or restart the system every once in a while? I got no clue. This I, it's completely unpredictable, which is probably the worst part about it. The fact that it's 100% unpredictable. I mean, that's got to be the literally worst part of it. That it's 100% unpredictable and unable to really be even unable to be predicted. So unless I'm in joining a lot, I guess I could have joined a lobby beforehand or something, but it had just gotten the invite on a bit of a delay because of the Xbox update and whatnot. So, man, hate having to restart the Xbox every other time, it seems like. Especially when it's completely unpredictable for when it's going to be an issue versus when it's not going to be an issue. Hopefully this is the only issue we have to worry about tonight, because actually I'm going to mute the stream or mute the game audio on the stream real quick, because I know that this thing typically plays the music, which would get me copyright striked, and we don't need that tonight or tomorrow, whenever the copyright strike would actually end up coming in. For having like 12 seconds of music being the same. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yep, knew I wasn't safe to have it unmuted because it started playing music. Although it does pop up on the screen almost every time which song it is. Yep, right there it is. Come on. Man, this gets just so frustrating so quick. Man, I had no clue like how to like, if it was at least predictable. If it was predictably frustrating, at least that would be one thing. So hopefully that can get me a spare invite. because I'd really like to be able to actually watch the race rather than just be stuck having to, or not even getting to watch the race. I mean, that'd be about the worst thing, with not even being able to get to watch it. There's the link for tonight's stream. Just went and posted it to them, and we should be all good to go, I believe. So we should be done with all of my issues for tonight, I hope. Of course, that's assuming I can get an invite. Just kind of waiting for it, because of course, game invite and Xbox, or not game invite, game update, and all that ended up with a few issues. Should be through all those though for tonight. Hopefully we can get in here pretty soon. JP Big Dogs was last night's winner. If you guys missed that, that was a pretty good race. Definitely recommend going back and watching that later. Let's see. What else we have? JP Big Dogs won last night. Previous winner of the Xfinity Series race, Mr. Ocean swept last weekend at Richmond, if you guys missed all those. And then the only other Xfinity winner we've had is the dead one, in the photo finish at Daytona from 2 weeks ago. Definitely another one. Would recommend go back and watch those at some point. But we should be getting in here pretty soon for the race. So yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in. We should be getting in here pretty soon for the race. Might even be, I don't know if it's joinable. Okay, party isn't. But yeah, they are racing at Chicagoland, though. We will be getting in there as soon as we can for this. But yeah, should hopefully be done with the we should hopefully be done with connection issues for tonight. Now we're just kind of waiting on the invite to come. Because of course invites are the only thing that really we're waiting on. Yeah, last night we had a lot of green flag racing actually, which was a pleasant surprise. We had first time winner. We had some pretty good racing throughout the stages. We've had a lot of good racing, to be honest, throughout the entirety of the yeah, we've had a lot of good racing throughout this season so far, and I'm expecting even more of it tonight. Hopefully we can get this invite relatively soon, maybe under a yellow flag or something. Somewhat early in the race, maybe. One can hope. Yeah, so we're just waiting on the invite, guys. We should hopefully have that relatively soon. Um, just kind of waiting for an invite. Okay, just trying to figure out everything going on. Man, this race just, come on, guys. I guess we just must not be under a yellow yet to get me an invite, or no one wants to risk sending the invite. Yeah, sorry about the lack of just kind of stuff to talk about because I just kind of went through so quick everything we've really done so far this season. We had long green flag runs yesterday with a first time winner in the series. Then and we've had I think the only repeat winner we've had, if you even want to call it that, was when Mr. Ocean won won the nationwide and the or not the nationwide, just the national series race um and the truck race in the same weekend last weekend at Richmond. Mr. Ocean was able to claim both those checkered flags, and that's the only time we've seen the same winner even win. Twice in the same week. Also, remember, if you guys aren't already, like us on Facebook with the Misfitz Racing League, and also follow us on Instagram if you have it, misfits.racing.league. Um, just to help you keep up to date with everything going on with the league. Hopefully, we should be in here relatively soon. But yeah, Chicagoland tonight, and then I don't even know where we go after Chicagoland, to be honest. To be honest, could be probably anywhere if I'm honest. Oh man, sorry about that. Hopefully, we can get in here relatively soon for it. At the very least, we should be able to get at the stage caution, if nothing else. Which, how long is it? I'm trying to think of how long the stage is gonna be because it's 300 miles at mile-and-a-half track. Okay, Novice Squid apparently missed the race, which is a big bummer for him because I think he missed both races this weekend actually. But yeah, he was actually running really well the last couple of weeks. Or he ran well in at Richmond. I remember that. I think he was running pretty good at Daytona, but then again, it's also Daytona. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting on an invite to get in here. Hopefully pretty soon. Yeah, don't really know what else we can really talk about. So I'm trying to just see if I can get us or get us not a caution, a invite at the next caution or whatever. Basically the next opportunity where we can get it. I want to try and get in there as soon as I can, so that you guys aren't too bored here in the watching this, because there really isn't much to watch. I mean, I really don't know what I can put up my. Do I have a cool looking? Do I have any cool looking paint schemes? Trying to think. I know my truck, or I know uh, my. Let's see. What's my Mustang look like in this series? Hmm. Trying to just remember what it looks like, because I've got nothing but time to kill right now. Okay, that was it. Just gonna basically work on a car, because I got more than. I don't have any clue what to do. Let's throw that color there, and let's throw that there, just so I can differentiate all the different parts of the different paint schemes. Hmm. So, we should hopefully be getting in for the race relatively soon. Haven't heard from them yet since I sent the message out, but I should be getting word back pretty soon, so hopefully we can get in there. Let's go with this green color for the top and bottom, and then let's do white for the middle stripe, and then we'll do a red number. Basically just designing up a car while I got the time. And then putting the number on there. Of course, there isn't a quick way to get to a number. Um, but yeah, so Misfitz Racing League, once again, just gonna remind you guys that, in case there's anyone new here that wasn't here when I first said it, remember to follow us on. We're on Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if we're on Twitter. I don't think we are. Um, but yeah, so Instagram at misfits.racingleague or misfits.racing.league, and then just Misfits Racing League on Facebook. Remember to follow us and like our page over there, as well as stay tuned for races when we actually get to cover them. So hopefully we can get this one covered relatively soon, because yeah, right now we don't have a huge amount. I'm just gonna see who is even in the party, because so I know if anyone in there's even seen it. Not that I can tell, so. Yeah, kind of annoying that this is the situation we end up in, but I'm trying to. Hmm. Just kind of waiting for the invite. Hopefully, we can get it pretty quick so we aren't just kind of waiting here without anything going on for too long. Because I know you guys have better place. You guys have place to be, stuff to. I mean, there's a whole list of things I bet you guys could be doing other than watching the stream. So we're very thankful that you guys are choosing to spend your Monday evening with us. Um, here at the Misfitz Racing League. And we should hopefully be getting an invite soon, time pretty soon. This whole week's just kind of been weird not having the league owner right here ready. But I mean, tonight was nothing to do with him not being here. It was just the fact that none of us were ready for the no, none of us were ready for the updates and whatnot. Because most of us, I think, were watching the Cup race this afternoon when we could have been getting this all set up. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the invite. Hopefully we can get this one going. I know it's not. We really don't have a lot going on right now, but hopefully we should be in there pretty soon for so that we can get in there and actually have some racing to show you guys on the track. So I'm sure these guys are. I mean, we typically have pretty good racing. I would say at least. So we're just kind of waiting for an invite. Hopefully we can get that pretty soon so I don't have to just keep every like 5 minutes repeating myself on recapping what we've seen so far. Because clearly that's not going to be entertaining at all. So we should hopefully go on. Yeah, we just don't have anything to talk about right now because there's literally nothing going on. We're waiting for an invite. Sorry about the boring stream right now. We're waiting on the invite. Hopefully, we'll get it going pretty soon, but there's literally nothing to really talk about at this point. Thank you to the two people that are sticking around to watch right now, waiting for it. So hopefully we can get this thing going pretty quick. Mr. Ocean won 2 in a row. Last weekend, won both the truck race and the Xfinity race, and he is in the Xfinity or in the national series this week. Um, so he's looking to try and go back to back in the national series. We got Hulk Holden, who's been really good. He was pretty good yesterday in the race, despite not winning it. He was pretty solid. Alliance has been really good every single week, and just has yet to find victory lane. So I should just go through our entry list since we've got the entry list at least for tonight that we can go through, because that's something we haven't gone through yet. So we have Chevet, Extreme Sporter, The Price is Right, Chastain, Average Joe, Mr. Ocean, Hulk Holden, Sky Hot Wheels, Katsu, and Its Sensor. So we actually are missing Lions tonight, which is interesting. We saw Katsu trying to play fuel gambles yesterday in the race and missed out. We saw quite a few guys trying to play fuel gambles basically, and in the end, I don't think any of them really worked out. But yeah. Okay, well, something we've done. We can work on the sponsors, I guess, while we kind of just chat about the series, because the series has been going pretty good. We've had between the two different series, we've had a total of 4 winners, including Mr. Ocean, who won both races at Richmond. Richmond, Hulk Holden, who won the season opener for the trucks at Daytona. The Dead One, who won the season opener at Daytona for the National Series, and then we also had the win yesterday by JP, who really just kind of got out front and was able to stay there once he got there, despite maybe not necessarily being the best guy all day, though he was one of the best throughout the entire thing. I could definitely go for a pizza. So, yeah, thank you guys though for sticking around. We're hoping to get this thing going pretty quick, but as I keep saying, just because in case we have some people who are just joining in, remember if you guys aren't following us on other social medias other than YouTube, there is the we have a Facebook page and a Instagram page. So if you guys want to follow us over there, that's Misfitz Misfitz Racing League on Facebook, and then misfits.racing.league over on Instagram. So if you guys are looking to, yeah, if you guys are looking to try and, if you guys want to keep up with the series on other social medias, that's your way of doing it. Hoping we can get in here at some point. I mean, I feel kind of like I'm boring everybody just kind of talking about this. So yeah, we thank you guys though for sticking around. Hopefully we can reward you guys by getting to at least see the second half of the race. Because I'm assuming at this point that's the only thing that's still going to be left. There we go. A little bit better rim color. Yeah, I would assume that guys like Sky Hot Wheels. Actually, who do I think's probably the front runner for tonight's race? Considering I know it's not quite the same as yesterday, and it's not quite gonna be the same as last week at Richmond. But I would say you, the three I would say are guys to watch would be Sky Hot Wheels. I'd say Mr. Ocean, and then to be honest, this three here is a pretty good three. If you're picking a bundle of three, I'd say Sky Hot Wheels, Hulk Holden, and Mr. Ocean are pretty solid. But Katsu was up there quite a bit yesterday. Um, Average Joe is a pretty good driver as well. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for hopefully an invite to come our way. Yeah, just kind of really. I hate I hate it when I go to do these streams and just can't um get into the race for you guys. I mean, it's literally I always try and produce at least try and find a reason for like a reason that someone would be watching this content. I'm not even sure at this point with why we have four people in the stream, but we thank you guys for being here. Even if I can't figure out a reason for why you're here. So just gonna kind of go through it again because I feel like we've been a little bit without going through the formalities of going through our list of race winners, which I'm sure will get longer. Um, we had the truck race, which I never got in for. Um, then we've got what was it that I also never got in for was yeah, so I never got in for the truck race, but the winner of that was Hulk Holden. The Xfinity race was at Daytona was awesome. Beating and banging to the finish between the 66. Wait, who was in the 66? I'm trying to remember. We had beaten and banging between. I know it was the dead one in the 77 who ended up getting the win. I don't actually remember who was in the 66. But they were beating and banging at the line. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember who it is, and they aren't in the Facebook chat either, so. Um, but yeah, the 66 and 77 back at Daytona were beating and banging for this win. Um, we also had um, what was it? It was, we had Mr. Ocean who ended up getting both wins at Richmond last week. One in the Truck Series, then one in the National Series the very next day. So that was pretty good all around. We had quite a bit of tempers though flaring after that race for sure. Um, then we had the race yesterday at Chicagoland, which was a lot. We had a lot less incidents. I mean, we had 2 cautions all race, and I believe, or 2 cautions that weren't for the stages, so 4 overall cautions, which is, I mean, it's a thing. It happens. I mean, cautions are gonna happen. You're never gonna have a race go entirely caution free with stages ever. So, but we had long green flag runs, and Katsu almost stole the win on fuel mileage, but then ended up having to, but wasn't able to catch the caution at the right time to be able to win it. So yeah, that sums up the series as a whole so far. Like our races and whatnot. Um, hmm. I'm just gonna check um see if I missed anything over on the on on the on the Instagram again to see if what we actually posted most recently. But yeah, if you guys have Instagram, feel free to go check us out over on Misfitz dot racing dot league. So yeah, last night's gap was about, wow, it was 5 seconds. We had Bob Goes Heels actually got second place in the race. Katsunoi, after his fuel gamble, still held on to third. Average Joe fourth. Fifth was Hulk Holden. Lions, no, with his stage win, got sixth. Seventh was Scootin. Eighth was Sporter. Ninth was Sky Hot Wheels. 10th was Chevy. And then the stages, the 2 stage wins went to Bob Goes Heels and Lions. So definitely excited though for the for Chicagoland. Trying to figure out. Okay, so after this week we go to Atlanta. Actually, that's gonna be fun next week. Going to Atlanta. Okay, and then we go back to Chicagoland actually in the playoffs for the trucks. We had the Racing for Veterans 200. I think that was the one I ended up missing. But yeah, so hopefully we can actually get this thing going pretty quick. So um, still surprised we haven't gotten an invite, but happens. Somehow we've gotten to 40 minutes in and we haven't gotten an invite yet. I guess I guess they just don't check Facebook while they're racing or even under the caution. So yeah, not much really to talk about. I mean, I keep saying it that we've gone through everything. I mean, 40 minutes of just recapping what we've already done. So 40 minutes in, we thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we can get in here to actually watch the race here pretty quick. So hopefully we can actually get in here to actually watch the green flag race, and we do thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, watching the stream. Trying to think if we've got. No, I mean, just once again shouting out the social media, Instagram, Facebook. Um, yeah, I mean, just don't have much to talk about at this point. I mean, even if I had a co-commentator, we would really have next to nothing to talk about right now. Mainly because guys can't seem to get me an invite. I mean, I don't know how much of this is my fault for not being prepared with the invite already, but um, just can't imagine it actually being that much of my fault. I mean, it's completely unpredictable. I guess I could, especially with how close we were running to race time, with getting everybody's stuff working. Somehow still have 2 viewers left. That's not too bad for 40 minutes in of nothing. Hmm. So yeah, really just kind of bummed that we don't have the ability to actually watch the race right now, because that'd be awesome to actually be watching green flag racing, because I'm sure they've been green flag most of this time. Yeah, so if you guys are really enjoying this kind of just rambly talk, I mean, kind of let me know with the like to dislike, or with a like on on the stream, so I know whether you guys actually enjoy this kind of stuff, because at least it would be useful for me to know personally for self-reflecting. But if you guys like this type of video, if you guys don't, or if you don't like this type of stream, I mean, that's completely understandable. I would much rather be actually in watching the race right now, but for some reason we don't have an invite yet. So I guess they just haven't checked their phones, so it happens. Hmm. Yeah, today's race was so silly. Um, I did a video on the racing today. Um, already, no, basically talking about how the racing quality was. Hmm. But yeah, still not entirely sure Blaney didn't deserve the penalty, but I mean, it's a ball and strike call. NASCAR called it how they called it, and Blaney is now walked into the next round, so that's pretty good. Um, So yeah, kind of looking ahead though at the truck schedule. We've got Atlanta, Auto Club, Watkins Glen, Darlington, Martinsville, Charlotte Oval, Texas, Talladega, Iowa, Dover, Phoenix, Gateway, Canadian Tire, Charlotte Roval. Ooh, Charlotte Roval in the regular season. Um, then championship at Homestead. We got two short tracks in the final round. And we got a road course in the first race of the truck playoffs. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to remember what actually ended up happening with the what actually ended up happening with the driver with the Xfinity series schedule because I don't see it here. I'm gonna go see if I can check that at least so that I can at least feel like I'm giving you guys adequate coverage of at least the league, if not, if we never get invited to the lobby. Yeah, I would definitely recommend though you guys checking out going and checking out the other races as well from it's like the Impossible Whopper Shootout at Richmond Raceway last week, as well as the Burger King Shootout. Um, both of those were at Richmond, as well as the Drive to End Hunger 300 at Daytona. That was an awesome race. Let's see, Chicagoland. Okay, so the National Series goes to Martinsville, Auto Club, Watkins Glen, Iowa, Atlanta, Darlington, Sonoma, Bristol, Kansas, Michigan. So they both go to Charlotte Roval. We both go to Charlotte Oval. Some of these distances seem a bit long, but just kind of going through notables. We got Martinsville coming up next week. Auto Club. We've got our first road course coming up. First Monday of the month, or first Monday of November, so the 3rd. Um, actually, yeah, I won't be actually able to cover the I think it was truck. Yeah, I won't be able to cover Truck Auto Club or wait. No, I won't be able to cover next week's truck race because I'm gonna be at Martinsville. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna end up missing Auto Club because I'm gonna be at Martinsville. So for the playoff race, and I should be back though for the Xfinity race the next day. Hopefully, I mean that's kind of the plan right now is that I'm back for the Xfinity race that Monday. Um, so yeah, we got. I think, okay, so all the playoff races seem pretty similar. Okay, so except for instead of Richmond in the National Series, we've got Kansas, Michigan, and Martinsville instead of Richmond, Michigan, and Martinsville in the trucks. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up turning the stream off because I mean they aren't sending me the. I guess I'm not gonna get another invite from anyone that's actually in there. So, bummer that we didn't get to actually see any racing, but hopefully this was just kind of a good chance for anyone who has missed stuff already um in the series. You guys can go back rewatch some of those races. I definitely would recommend Drive to End Hunger 300. That was probably my favorite race so far. But that one, the Impossible Whopper and Burger King shootouts at Richmond, and then yesterday's race was also really good. So I'd recommend go check those out. Unfortunately, we didn't get to actually see any racing on here, but yep. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, there are some links in the. I'm just gonna do the outro like a video here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Links are down below in the description if you guys want to support the channel. Also, remember go check those other stream or the other races, the other streams out to go and watch the other races. Kind of unfortunate that we didn't get to actually see this one, but yeah, we'll see you guys in next week though for the Atlanta race for the Truck Series on Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern. Bye.